Hannah Schafer with PBOT is live with us now. Hannah, thanks for being here.
Great to join you today. Thanks so much.
Traffic is slow going out there for the metro area right now. What has PBOT done to treat the roads up until this point?
So we are in a full call out at this time. That means that every one of our 56 snowplows are out and about, as well as our other vehicles that we use to service the city during winter weather events. We were actually pretty fortunate that we had those dry days leading up to this event because it allowed us to put down thousands and thousands of gallons of anti-icer onto the roadways to help prevent that snow from sticking immediately when it hit the ground. So that gave us a good head start. Last night we were out putting more salt and anti-icer down ahead of this event, and today we are out managing with salt, sand, and then of course plowing once we reach a certain level of accumulation. One thing we want to remind folks of is that in Portland we don't plow until we get about an inch of accumulation, and that is because our snow plows are metal tipped, and if we plow below that, below 1 inch, we could risk doing serious damage to our roadways. So with that in mind, if you must travel today, and the emphasis is on must, please make sure you have traction devices with you so that you can stay safe out there.
Yeah, that's a good explainer, Hannah, because I'm sure folks are wondering where the plows are out there right now. This storm started as snow but could turn to freezing rain. How do you change your strategy when things turn to ice?
Great question. You know, we just heard from the National Weather Service that we could start seeing freezing rain in Portland starting as soon as 1 o'clock this afternoon. We do change our strategy a little bit when that freezing rain hits. That is a condition that is even treacherous for our very, very experienced drivers. So we will put down salt to help with melting that away. But sometimes when that accumulation starts to build up, there is not much we can do, which is why when we are talking about freezing rain, we really encourage folks to stay home and get off the roads. It's simply dangerous for everyone.
Yeah, we know you strategize and prioritize your routes specifically to help emergency vehicles like police or fire. What are some of those priority routes in Portland?
Yeah, so our snow and ice routes are about 1/3 of our city streets. They are critical emergency routes like Burnside, which crosses the entire city, as well as many other main streets that you would be familiar with. Those routes are there to serve some of our major institutions, our hospitals, our police and fire stations. They also often are overlapping with TriMet bus routes because we really want to make sure that TriMet can operate as much as possible to provide that transportation option for folks as an alternative to driving. So we serve about 1/3 of the city. We have a map online. We encourage folks to check it out. If you must get out and drive, take a look at those snow and ice routes and try and plan your trip to take those streets. Your side streets, if you live on a side street, you're on a residential street, you will not see our plows out there. They're busy keeping those main streets clear and passable for our emergency folks, for our first responders, and for everyone else who is out there today.
We know your crews often work 12-hour shifts in emergencies like this. Can our viewers expect your crews to be working through the night tonight and all day tomorrow as well?
Absolutely. We are in 24-hour operations for as long as this weather event happens. That meant that this morning we had our morning shift come in at 12 a.m. We had folks end in their night shift, at 6 a.m. And so we work from 6 to 6, day and night, all through this event. Our goal is to keep Portlanders safe, and we will do so for as long as necessary.
It's a long haul, no doubt about it. Hannah, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it.